Now here is an overwhelming revelation that life and death are choices, and they are choices that we make every day. We choose to live or we choose to die. Sometimes we're trying to put the responsibility of life on someone else, and we even put becoming a casualty of death, we blame that on someone else. But the real truth is, life and death are choices. I want you to see the broad picture here. The book of Deuteronomy says, God speaking, I set before you blessing and cursing, life and death. Watch the fine print. And then God says, hey, let me give you a hint. Let me give you a clue. Choose life. Wow. In the book of Genesis, he tells us what not to choose. In the book of Deuteronomy, he teaches us what we should choose. In Genesis, he says, hey, you partake of this forbidden fruit, the forbidden tree, you're going to die. I wouldn't do that if I were you. That's forbidden. In the book of Deuteronomy, he teaches us how to choose correctly, how to choose life. But you and I, we have to make the choice. God shows us the path that leads to life. That's our theme scripture. God shows us the path that leads to real life. But guess what? You and I, we have to choose. Life does not just happen. You choose it. Unfortunately, death does not just happen. If you're spiritually dying right now, that's a choice. If you're spiritually alive right now, that also is a choice. We choose to die. That's a hard truth, but it doesn't change the fact that it is true. It was true for me. I had to reckon with the fact that, you know what? Yeah, some of the dead issues in my life, that was me. I chose that. I brought that on myself. I can't point my finger at somebody else and blame them for it. That was all me. The moment we become responsible for making choices, we can make better choices, better decisions about what we do with our life. But you have to recognize that whatever dead areas you're still wrestling with, you choose to have those dead areas or those dead places in your life. You and I can choose to have life. You're not stuck with the forbidden dead fruit. You're not stuck with the dead choices that you've made in the past. You and I, we actually can choose life today. That's your choice. You can make a new choice. Watch this. What do you intend to do? A choice represents intentions. Sometimes we may want something, but until we make a choice, until we allow our intentions to be executed, no matter how much we want something, we have to actually have the intent and make the choice to execute what we say we want. See, it's one thing to say you want something. It's a whole nother thing to choose what you say.